But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles, and they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31.
So many never really get to hear those words and understand just how true they are. I know for a fact I never really heard the truth. After all, I had my own versions of the truth. That scripture was on my fridge from Studio K lesson that Marley got one Sunday. When I looked for a muse to put into words why I'm here today, speaking to all of you, I found it right before me, staring at me when I was looking somewhere else for answers. That is my pattern, after all, and part of our story. I met Nikki 17 years ago. 2 jobs that weren't our careers, started our quest to do what others wanted us to do, and really not what we were meant to do. We just wanted to make a difference, even though we didn't know what that was. I left her smile in her eyes in pursuit of a life of serving myself, looking to find my own answers.
I think I can speak for both of us. We both spent the next many years living other people's lives, without really being curious about our own lives, never really taking the time. Serving others with all our might, with the expectation that they would always pay back the bill, a bill we so often write for payment we rarely receive.
Fast forward many years, my Excel spreadsheet didn't work out the way I had planned it.
My plan didn't work out quite so great either.
Then, by divine intervention, we met again, and this time, humbled beyond comprehension. I'm in a divorce after a 5-year separation, as well as a tragic comedy of another failed relationship.
I'm also in the middle of a divorce. But we both came together to unload all of our failed expectations about life.
Fragile but truthful, our love was slowly rekindled. After every truth we laid on each other without expectation of judgment, we saw each other more clearly. All the stuff that we built up as a reality melted when we confided in each other. I'm not sure if any of you know about the term God-shaped hole. I didn't either until I heard it from a pastor's son, turned Nashville writer and wannabe singer. Regardless, he had a hypothesis about people. It's about this hole that good people try to fill with a thing that helps them feel the divine. I was the guiltiest of this, trust me. I filled it with anything that would make me feel good in front of society, friends, family, helping others and waiting for them to change because of my sacrifice. I filled it with a good job, nice car, really anything that would make me feel better about being above others.
I filled it with my career, relationships, food, shopping. Let me tell you now, no one can fill that hole with things.
Honestly, my hole was filled when my dear sister took me to church for the first time. It was at this point that I understood that I'd been trying to unplan a plan that God has had for me for my entire life. I saw for the first time that He had already given me a chance at love and life 17 years ago. I was just too worried about whatever to realize that He was banging on my door with His map. I was busy filling the hole after all. I know now that I was blinded by everything that I didn't choose to see. Late night talks that seemed to last for minutes, not hours. Heartfelt hugs and genuine kisses. I was finally stopped. I could see all that I needed was before me. Those eyes that never age, that heart that never wanes, that mother to everyone, that friend that truly listens, that touch that is golden sincerity, that girl of my past that is now a part of my future. I am ready to mount up on eagle's wings, to run and not get tired, to walk and not be faint. Nikki, what's your last name? Will you commit to sharing Jim by the Way's life? After all, if you say yes, we both can get a new bill for life.
One that doesn't have to be paid.
Nikki Harris, will you marry me?